Hey friends, welcome back at it. Rob Hip here. We are live from the HEB parking lot. We're going live all day today, 12 times. It's a live-o-rama here today
Yes.
at HEB. Folks are driving through, donating, and we've had a great time so far. Come on out this morning. Rays of Hope. It is our inaugural fundraiser. All you got to do, $20 donation. We'll get you a t-shirt. Also, we'll put you in a raffle for some great stuff from Elliott's Jewelers. We're going to put you in a raffle from Elliott's Jewelers where you got an opportunity to possibly win some jewelry valued at $100 to $300. There's our good friend from 7OGs cruising through right now. Great man, Don Brown. Met him the other day. And just like Don Brown, all you got to do is cruise through. But
Yes.
just like Denise Holley, just come and hang out with us.
Just come hang out and have some fun.
What's up, Denise? Good to see you.
Good to
You
see
always
you.
bring so much joy. I just finally got to know you. What, this week?
Yeah.
We've talked before because you always
Right.
called and said, "Hey, we need payment."
Yeah.
You're that lady at Tomorrow's
I'm
Promise.
I'm that lady.
But you know what's great, Denise, that I just love is just your energy. And Tomorrow's Promise exemplifies that energy. And it's all about just serving children and really giving children an opportunity to thrive and excel. And that's what you do. And just let us know a little bit about you. I know you're on the show just this past week, but let us know a little bit about you.
As you can see, I work for Tomorrow's Promise. I've been there for 2 years. I'm their financial guru. And we've got some visitors here.
Yeah, it's Don Brown over there.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, we're snapping a photo real quick.
Absolutely. And I'm not real interesting. I just have fun at
You're
work every day.
extremely interesting.
No, I have fun at work every day. I get to snuggle on babies and get hugs every time I walk through the classroom. And if you're having a bad day, you can just go walk through one of the classrooms and have one of those little ones run up to you and give hugs, and then like 20 others follow it, and it can just make your day.
Yeah.
It feels amazing to be around those children with all that energy, and I just keep thinking, if I just had a little bit of bottle of that energy, it would be great.
Yeah, well, it's Tomorrow's Promise, one of our benefactors here today, one of our 6 nonprofits that this fundraiser is put together for cash donations, food items greatly accepted. Also toys. Tomorrow's Promise could use some toys as well for children.
Absolutely.
Cash always goes a long way because they can
Yes.
figure out exactly what they need to do with it. But we are benefiting HISD Social Services, Care Center Huntsville, SAAFE House as well, and then Good Shepherd Mission and the Rita Huff Adoption Center. So when you come through and donate, that's where that cash is going, just like our good friend Don Brown from the 7OGs who's donating right now, and he's picking up his shirt. He's entering that raffle right now, and excited to have him come through. But Tomorrow's Promise runs as a nonprofit. I love how children can thrive in this atmosphere. Kay and Rick have been, especially Kay, has been so big on let's really focus on educating children the right way and not putting down any other organization, but there is a way that children need to interact, and Montessori is that way.
It is.
What have you seen over the years? I know you've been involved for a little bit now. What have you seen over the years just in your experience in the Montessori method and how it's making an impact on children?
Of course, whenever I started working for Tomorrow's Promise, I had no idea what Montessori was. And so I was very new to it. And I came in, and at first it appears to be a little bit of controlled chaos because the children lead their own lessons and such. And it was very interesting to then stand there and watch what they were actually, learning and doing. And whenever I walk in the classroom, some of the children will come and grab my hand and go, Miss Denise, look what I did. And they'll have their finished work and it's completed. And they are so proud and they're just beaming and glowing. And that's just one of the best feelings to have, that they are learning and becoming little people, because that's going to be our next. It's just interesting. I walk into the baby room. We have them sitting around and they're eating. And they're using spoons, and I'm like,
How's that possible?
what are they doing? They're using spoons and they're eating off plates. And
Braylon's doing that with like a fork now.
Yeah, and they're like a year old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, my kids were just shoving food.
Bridget is teaching and things that Kay has taught us and just through the Montessori method and stuff too. And Braylon is using a fork now. But the other day we gave her some pizza and she decided she's going to take the pizza and rub it all over her. So she turned into Pizza Baby.
But that's okay.
That's all right. That's what children are supposed to do.
That is absolutely what they're supposed to do.
You saw what happened there
That's how they learn. And I saw you caught yourself.
You don't say
I heard
kids.
it. You don't say kids.
Because Mama is not a goat.
Mama is not a goat. But my theory is, though, when I tell Kay, and she's probably going to shoot me after I say this, I said, are you sure some of those children in there aren't acting like kids?
They may be kids, some of them. Well, we are here today. We're going to be out here till
Yeah.
6 o'clock tonight. Appreciate Denise being here and just representing Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Please come on out. You know, it's so important to give back. And Denise, you've seen the heart and the spirit of this community for many
Absolutely.
years now. What has Huntsville just been like for you as far as a community that gives back?
Very much. I was very shocked. I have not lived in a small town community, so to speak, in many, many years. And I came here as an outsider and was welcomed and have been to a lot of the fundraisers. I was just at Casa Bingo, where you were at last week. And it's amazing to sit back and just watch the community give so freely. And, you know, it's really touching. It gets me, kind of chokes me up a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Even the cold black heart they say I have at work.
You do not have that at all. You're just in a tough position. You know,
It is, but it really is. And I've been through, you know, several different events in town, and the turnout is just amazing. I'm like, there's this many people even in Huntsville, you know, looking around, that everybody shows up. They
do.
show up, and I think that's one of the most important things about Huntsville. When we're needed, we show up.
That's right. And that's
I
all you
think
got to do
that's
today.
great. Yeah, just show up.
Here's the thing today. You're needed. Just show up here to the HEB parking lot here in Huntsville. We're going to be out here till
Absolutely.
6 o'clock every hour, just like our friend Don Brown just a few moments ago. He's in the raffle now because he donated $20. He got a shirt. He filled out a card, and now he could win a piece of that Elliott's jewelry that's valued between $100 and $300. At the 11 a.m. hour from 11 to 1, we're going to be cooking up hot dogs and giving them away.
Yum.
Regardless if you donate or not, we'd
Yum.
love for you to donate, but we want you to come out and have
Come
a hot
out
dog.
and have a hot dog.
Even if you donate one can of food, we also have these swag bags, and so we're giving swag bags away to everyone who donates. So come by and get a swag bag.
A swag bag.
Swag bag. How about Sean Connery? Come on out and get a swag bag. Swag bag. I'm never the last one. There it is. I can't do it. I used to have a really good Sean Connery accent, but now it's terrible. Tomorrow's Promise. Montessori Schools.
I don't do any impressions.
Denise. You told me something. Can we talk about some family famousness? Are we allowed to?
Go. Oh yeah.
I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Oh well, you know, it's pretty.
There's a famous
pretty
guy.
cool.
There's a famous guy named Buddy Holley that I heard you had a
Yes.
connection to.
Yes.
How does that connection work?
Well, I mean, it hasn't done anything for me yet. I just think it's really cool that, yes, he is directly related. My dad's, so I guess would be grandparents or brothers. So, yeah, it's pretty
That's
cool.
so cool, yeah. Little Buddy Holly in the
Little
house
Buddy
today.
Holly,
I thought
yes.
you were going to bring him today, you know?
Well,
you
if
can't.
I bring him, then that'd be a little scary.
Yeah, we're not bringing Buddy because
We're not bringing him up. We're not doing that today.
we love Buddy, but we're
Not today.
There ain't no exhuming going on here.
No,
today.
no, we're not doing that.
Hey, well, Denise, there's so many great things, you know, happening here in the community. Tomorrow's Promise is involved. New building. We saw the buildings out there off Veterans
Yes.
Memorial. So the third
Got it
location
there.
now.
Third location, it is.
Do you have any
Third-
insight when that's planning on opening? I know that's maybe more of a K question, but do you know anything about that you can disclose?
No.
We can just say it's on the way. It's on the way,
It's
right?
on the way. We wanted it by August. That's next week, so that's not going to quite get there. But as soon as we can get it up, we've got crews and they're working right now. They're
Awesome.
in there stripping out old stuff, building new, and going to make it beautiful for us, just like the other locations. And we're hoping a month or two. I don't know.
It's
We
gonna
may be
happen.
having a ribbon cutting soon.
If you're looking for a place to find exceptional childcare, I'm not even talking, this isn't a daycare, this is childcare. It's a child education center is what I've come to call it.
Absolutely.
It's a place where your children can truly thrive and they can learn, they can get their hands on and get away from all this technological hustle and bustle that you're around and
Yes.
really dive into what life is all about. That is what Montessori is, and you can go by Tomorrow's Promise Montessori School online at tomorrowspromise.info. You can also see Kay and Rick almost every Wednesday. Sometimes Denise, sometimes other staff hops in with us.
Some days, yes.
But you can be on there and join us on Good Morning Huntsville every single morning as we talk to them. Friends, again, let us know you're out there today. We'll continue to hop in every hour or so. And we do want to remind you, we're here at HEB Huntsville parking lot. We'll be here until 6 p.m. tonight. So come on out, donate those items, and let's celebrate all things good here in
All
Huntsville,
things
Texas.
good.
Thank
Absolutely.
you, Denise. So good to sit
Thank
down
you.
with you as always.
Good to see you.
All right, friends, that'll do it for this hour. We'll be back on the next hour, and come by and see us. Take a photo with us. We got a lot of sponsors out here, a lot of food coming your way at 11 o'clock. Sam Houston State women's basketball team will be here. And so we've got a lot cranking on today. Big shout out also, I did want to give a big shout out. Santa George is here from Conroe. He's made his way over here today. We'll try to grab a talk with him a little bit later. And you can hear him back there in the background.
Yes.
He made his way. He's become a friend of Huntsville. So we love George.
Absolutely.
I met him on an airplane, several years ago, and he and I became friends. And now here he is in our community serving. And also a big shout out today to Jason Thompson, his son Ricky and Denise from Guardian Defense. They got here early this morning to help me set up. And they've been out here throughout the day. They'll be grilling some hot dogs for us. So big shout out to Jason and his family, again, from Guardian Defense and all that they do. We'll talk to them a little bit later as well. For now, though, we'll hop off. We'll be back on here within the next hour or so. Come on out. It's Rays of Hope as we are giving back to Huntsville, Texas here on a Saturday.